Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, TiffanyTLCMusic. All my own music, except for one song written for me. Most of it is modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. I have a piano arrangement. I have two piano arrangements. Hi, Whitney! I have confusing color scheme today. I have purple camisole, but this is kind of like a fuchsia or like a violet scarf, and then the purple glasses. I'm realizing it's a little visually disoriented. Well, that's okay. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We did our performance on Wednesday and a fashion statement. Yes, sort of. It's also, the colors sometimes look different on here, so I'll get on here and go, ooh, that looks not what I had intended. But usually it's not a big deal because it's pretty consistent. These ear things are not straight. And we really liked, so we had shared the piece with my voice teacher, our voice teacher, Keegan's and my voice teacher, and she was like, wow, she thought it was so amazing. And so the positives were we performed it and no mess ups, like no, like, you know, I didn't forget words, you know, no like dramatic mess ups. Was it fully what we had hoped for or intended? Did it come across fully? No, I don't think quite. Hi, Daniel, in the sense that I'm okay, mixed. Reporting on the performance Wednesday night first of One Candle, the ensemble version. But also, how are you? You're on the bus at the moment going home. Ah, home sweet home. Was it a long ride? Yeah, thanks, Whitney. It's, yeah, were there a few things that weren't quite as we had hoped? Yeah, the sound was a little muddled on the guys, and then the voice teacher thinks it got a little muddled on me. This is more about, what do you want to say, like sound management? I mean, the space we were in, the acoustics of the space we were in, combined with whatever the sound guy was or was not doing. But it was just awesome. It was so awesome to do it. And the aftermath, there have been a little challenges around some pressure to hurry up and get the full choir version ready, that I'm kind of bummed about that. Hey, Amber, how are you? Good to see you. Sorry I haven't been hopping on your stream. I've been too busy. I haven't been rating anyone. Like, literally haven't rated anyone probably since the last time I rated you. It's just been one of those years so far. So good to see you a little bit. I'm so glad you were able to hop on for a bit at least. How are you? I was reporting on, we did Keegan and Elliot and I and two tenors did an ensemble version of my song One Candle for the Peace and Justice Choir performance Wednesday night in Sacramento. And it was a long process that went into making that arrangement with some serious ups and downs. I was the creative, director of it, and I've never done anything like that. So it was a challenge. Happy Good Vibe Friday. But it went off, and we did our part, I think, what we could do. The sound guy maybe could have done things a little differently. The space was a little difficult, but no mess ups, and we did it. Now there's a little bit of pressure on us to like hurry up and get a full choir version, and we're trying to calmly assimilate that and figure out what we're trying to find a way forward that meets as many needs as possible, especially for us in terms of having it be fun and not stressful. So that's an update on what happened on Wednesday. Very exciting. Yes, we can do the TikTok song. I think I missed a few comments. Yes, we can do the TikTok song, Daniel. Absolutely. Anything new with you, Amber? It's been so long. You asked also, how was my sleep? It was good, but I'm flirting with a migraine today. Not really related to sleep, I think, as much as just how much I've been doing the last few days. How I've been not maybe doing quite enough self-care. All right, guys, so here's what I have on the list. I have When I Gotta Let Go, starting with awareness, Willow in the Wind, maybe, Sun on the Sea, maybe. I'm So Done. I think I kind of want to start with I'm So Done. I haven't done it in a while, and it's very applicable. Hopefully it won't blast my migraine out of control. I hope it'll blast it out of my brain instead. Everybody who does not already know, I think you all know Amber Crowley Music. I do not have a bot or anything to officially announce, but please do visit Amber Crowley Music. Where are you streaming nowadays, Amber? Because you're doing Twitch, I know. Are you still doing TikTok? TikTok's still a thing. No sign of it going away. That's the least of our troubles, is worrying about what's happening with the enforceability of that piece of legislation. But I think you're on Twitch now for Monday and Friday, right? Feel free to put up your times that you're streaming to remind us all, including me. All right, I'm so done. This is not about being upset with anybody. It's about just shaking off the stress. Just being so done with stress and just wanting to dance in the sun, have fun for a bit, or maybe forever. At least for a little bit. Okay, I've got my picks are missing in action. Hold on here. Where are they? Okay, there's one sneaky pick trying to get away. Doesn't want to be picked anymore. What is happening to my hair? Okay, oops, wrong. You guys, I almost put on 2 pairs of glasses. Jeez. Okay. Or actually, you know, if Amber's gone already, Whitney, you could put up her streaming times if you wouldn't mind. All right. Here we go. But maybe she's still on. Let's see. I'm so done. Anybody who's also done, feel free to join. Feel free to join in.
All I
you beat me to it. I'm so done, done, done. Yeah, I have fun. Wanted it in the sun, with everyone, with everyone, Woohoo! Thanks, Whitney. So Amber's schedule, Mondays and Thursdays, TikTok. Friday, Twitch. Oh, I thought for some reason I thought Monday she was on Twitch. Well, I'm glad I asked. All at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So in about 10 minutes, 12 minutes. But Monday, Thursday, and Fridays. But only Fridays is Twitch. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. You know, I tend to change my schedule less than everyone else in the world and move less than everyone else in the world. We have moved, the last time we moved, our house was like 15 years ago, and the time before that was like 10 years. We don't make changes often. This family, it seems like. I'm just thinking of all the fine tuning that can go into changing your schedule, but I'm like, I think I've done it once since I started, like one significant change, which was to the morning-ish times. Thanks for all the emotes and the love, Whitney. Is there one of these songs that you in particular would like before you have to leave, Whitney? So I did I'm So Done. I had to do that one first, but the options that I have, and plus you could suggest one of your own. Starting with Awareness, When I Gotta Let Go, Willow in the Wind. These are ones I really need. Optional, The Sun on the Sea. Optional, That Brand New Day. I'm sorry. I really want to do When in Doubt, Wait also. Do I? I don't know. That Brand New Day. Judgment Free is definitely an option in my mind. Any preference, Whitney, of any of those or an additional one? Because I could front load that. I haven't heard How You Are, actually. So that might relate to your preference. I'm going to linger for a moment to see if you have a thought on that you would like to share. I guess I could. Panicking, no. Basically all of your songs. Well, let me ask you this. How are you doing? How are you doing? And then I'm kind of like, for me, my mood is like, oh, I'm exhausted. You're tired, but okay. Oh, that's interesting. All right, well, maybe let's do Willow in the Wind. I think that's a good one for when I'm just tired out. I'm just a little bit like, oh. I may be a little more extreme than you in terms of not just physically tired, but just like kind of just, I think what's a bummer is right on the heels of finishing this, I kind of wanted to sit back and rest and turn to other things, and now there's this intense pressure to like hurry up and get the choir version. Okay, good, let's do that. And so I'm just like, ugh. At the same time, I kind of want to ride the enthusiasm, you know, that's out there to do it. But at the same time, it's just hard to go straight into something else. All right, 5th fret capo, putting it gently, really? Tired is putting it gently. Are you paraphrasing that for me, like for me, tired is putting it gently, or are you saying that for yourself? Tired makes it easy to not say everything you're thinking. Gotcha. Okay, I see. It's kind of like saying you're okay or fine. It's like, oh, don't even ask. There's too much. There's too much. Okay. Turn up the guitar. You're fine. I'm fine. By the way, Keegan isn't chiming as much because he's making lunch this early because we're going to work on the full choir version as soon as possible before his stream. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. Yep. Oops. This is a little bit funky sounding. That's not uncommon when you put a capo on though. When my baby first latched on, I knew right then and there my old life was gone. No time left to prepare. I panicked a bit at first, tried to make the job seem small, but I couldn't deny for long. My baby needed my all. I was gonna be needed like never before. No control over when or how. When I was needed, I'd be needed right now. So said I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. How hello in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting. How hello in the wind. Years later I can see babies will no more be not just a bad idea, but becoming an impossibility along the way, lost at sea. Not just emotionally, random days slammed with pain, nearly driving me insane. Something in me is breaking, ending like never before. No control over when or how. When he goes, it'll go right now. So I say I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. How hello in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting. How hello in the wind. When my daddy passed away, I wasn't by his side. The nurse said, don't come yet, and said that he'd be fine. Now I know he wanted to go. I know he loved me so. I know we wouldn't have seen eye to eye, even with more time. But death had taken my daddy before we could even try again. No control over when or how. When we go right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be. How hello in the wind, welcoming, adopting, accepting. How hello in the wind. There's a time to mourn what's lost, to struggle with what's changed, for tears and pain and more. But at the end of the day, for things that cannot change, or wouldn't even if I could, for things that can be hard, whether or not they are good. I wanna dance with what comes, dance like never before, with what I'm Oh, thanks, Whitney. What would I do without you on here? You're such a, just, awesome. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, you know, I'm realizing I'm a pretty transparent person. My first intuition is to be pretty transparent, whether it's talking to people, whether it's writing songs. You'd be fine. I don't know. It'd be hard. It'd be really hard. It'd be hard, for sure. You are a very special presence on the stream. Seriously. One of the most consistent positive presence on the stream. All right, let's see. So you're gonna have to go in like 2 minutes. So speaking of you going, which I totally get. And so I don't think I should even start another song before we get to say goodbye, because it's literally 2 minutes. Yes, we've crossed comments. TLC to you, my friend. I hope whatever's going on under that surface whatever is going on under the tire isn't too burdensome. And feel free to reach out. Hang in there. So you guys, I'm staying on, but Whitney's leaving us. So thanks for being with us as always, my friend. Have a great weekend, I hope. A relaxing weekend, a rejuvenating weekend. See you next time. This is going out to Whitney, not to everybody else. I'm staying on. Aw, thank you. Appreciate it. I wish the recording quality was better. I would share it. There's another recording. It might be better quality, but it's not. The recording quality isn't super. So I don't know if we'll share it or not on Facebook. But you can imagine it. I might share the version that, is the recorded fancy version. Take care. Bye, official. Bye. Okay, everybody. I always worry when I'm saying that it sounds like I'm leaving. I am not leaving. I'm thinking I will do. I think I'm gonna do When I Gotta Let Go. Or you know what? I'll do TikTok first. I'll do TikTok for Daniel first. The song it's kind of two things. One, it's about reminding myself that I don't have endless time. So there's definitely a time to be circumspect about what I'm going to choose to take on. And that's captured in my song When in Doubt, Wait. And it's also important to not do so in the context of telling oneself that one has endless time. That we can always come back and this is not always true. So just to be thoughtful and aware of limited and unique opportunities that perfectly fit the bill, consider seizing them and not putting them off out of just mild nervousness and a sense that you can always do it later. It's not always true. And I would say you get to know that more and more as you age, for sure. You get to realize, okay, you have a much better sense of an ability to realize what might be final or near final opportunities to do certain things. So don't ignore that intuition, I would say. That's what I would say. All right, TikTok going out to Daniel, our dear friend Daniel. On the ride home on the bus. TikTok, TikTok, on goes the clock. TikTok, TikTok, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, or you'll never know. 'Cause TikTok, TikTok, on goes the clock. TikTok. chance is now, you know how, before it's time to take your bow. 'Cause take on goes the clock. Take on goes the clock. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause take on goes the clock. Take on goes the clock. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Guess what? Fixing my hair. Your time it is now. Yeah, no. I'll show you how. Do what you can. I'll lend you a hand. Come up here. The beauty sound clear. You can do it now. Yeah, no. I'll show you how. We can make a plan. Just give me your hand. Just take on goes the clock. Hey Trevor! Take on goes the clock. Take on before yours stops. How are you, Trevor? Good to see you on this Friday. Is it a happy Friday for you then? That is great. Are you working? Do you work on the weekends? Or is it actually like the end of a work week for you? Well, bullet pointing, how am I? Main thing that has occurred is that, by the way, if my color seems confusing, it's because it is. Purple, but violet? I thought it matched better. Well, I don't know. I thought it would be a nice contrast. I don't know. Anyway, there we have it. You do not, but you were driving. You do not have the weekend off, maybe, but you were driving. I do not know what, I'm not clear on what you're saying. You were driving. The main thing I have to report is that we, Keegan and Elliot and I, you do not work. Gotcha, but you'll be driving maybe. Keegan and Elliot and I did, with two tenors in the Peace and Justice Choir, did our performance, the debut of the ensemble version of One Candle Wednesday night. And it was amazing. It didn't, like, sound-wise come off quite as we had hoped, at least based on the kind of crappy phone recording taken from the back of the room. Yeah! But positives are, Keegan and Elliot and I feel like we did what we were supposed to do. I kept on track, did not forget the verses, which was a problem I was having. I think our pitches were fine at the end, although I felt not sure about that, but nobody else seemed to think that was an issue, really. However, the sound, the acoustics of the space, the tenors were a little quiet at times. The guy sounded a little muddy at times because I think of the acoustics of the space and or what the sound guy was or wasn't doing. I don't know. So was it like everything we imagined in the outcome? Probably not, although it's hard to tell because of our recording. But we did it. I'm happy with what we did. Like, we did what we could do to make it a success, I think. And yay. And what I'd like to do is be able to just kick back and be like, turn my attention to other things. And I'm getting a lot of pro and con. I'm getting a lot of encouragement / maybe even pressure to hurry up and produce the final choral version of this so that we can get right on that and start working on it on the whole choir version, which I'm a little maxed out about, honestly, because I just, you know, I just, like I said, I wouldn't mind taking a step back. And I could say, no, it's going to be a while. However, I do see some benefits to jumping in and doing it, riding the wave of enthusiasm for the song, and then turning to even more things that will be on my plate later in July and things. So that's where I'm at. How are you? You're good, you said. So any details, anything fun on the weekend planned, or what are your plans for the 4th of July? Also, maybe. We are thinking about participating in Rock for Democracy, partly as like a version of the choir. And let's see, TikTok to that. So that's kind of exciting. It's a concert that's happening, like a protest concert thing. On the 4th, before we go out of town for our weeks-long trip. No plans so far. You know what I don't know, Keegan? You're thinking about your stream, right? I don't know. I suspect the evening, but I don't know. I actually tried to look that up and didn't get any quick answers, so there's that. So let's see. I'm thinking of starting with awareness, maybe. Actually, I want to do When I Gotta Let Go. This is something that I'm considering perhaps needing to do if it doesn't come together, to ride the wave of enthusiasm and get the full choir version done as soon as would be ideal for that. And there's some debate about that, what the timing would have to be. I want to be able to let go and say sorry. It's not going to happen quite when folks would hope. So that's When I Gotta Let Go. If I can find it. There we go. Whoa, wow. Well, we gotta find out. We gotta find out when the evening. I'll be curious to see if they do any fireworks there too, right? Oh. All right, for this one, I'm gonna change the text setup a minute. Here we go. Let's see. You were so young, the bird stung. I was young too, had no way to protect you. Just had to stand nearby and hear you cry, and feel your pain again and again. Made it out of nowhere when I gotta let go. 'Cause I've done all that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Never hit myself, I still have scars. To be safe, I better do things perfectly, including taking care of you and all of the suffering too. Made it out of nowhere when I gotta let go. 'Cause I've done all that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. I know compassion, it helps us all, but it's my limits I need Maybe changes are the key, but I can't make 'em myself alone, trust me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Accepting limits, it can cause pain. It hurts to know when I can't do anything. I care so much about you and me. Just want everybody to have what they need, and yet I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. When I gotta let go, when I gotta let go, when I gotta let go. Thanks for the hearts, Trevor. Very nice, thank you. All right, so we've got, needed that one. Some letting go I might end up needing to do related to this full choir version of One Candle. We shall see. All right, let's see. I could see starting with awareness. I kind of want to do also when in doubt. Wait, question mark. What do others have in mind? Anything in particular? People that remain aren't people that typically make requests that I haven't already made, but I'm open anyway. I only have like 10 minutes, 14 minutes. You know, I think I'm going to do judgment free. Mix it up a bit, something totally different that I personally could also use. It embodies my goal to translate judgments for the good of all. Oh, that's sweet, sure. Yeah. Hey, you have a request. That's nice, Trevor. Often you don't. And I love when you guys have requests, even though I know I have my own requests that are often, they take up all the space. I love that. I'll do my boys. In fact, I'll do that one right now because I've got the guitar. Let's do that one right now. Love these guys. Especially if I'm stressed out, it helps me to remember. I really think about them a lot when we were doing the choir thing. Just so cool having, there's nothing like, you'll find out when you guys are parents, there's really nothing better than having your kids join you in together doing something. Yay. I gotta put on my Twitch, open my Twitch. And it's just been amazing working with Keegan. He's been so helpful in so many different things in terms of preparing for this choir thing. It's been so fun collaborating. A little bit overwhelming at times for both of us. We're just more about what we're doing than working with each other. I think working with each other has been the saving grace, but all right. So let's do it. Let me put Mr. Robot. All right. Here we go. When Elliot smiles, his light fills the room. When he senses your sadness, his eyes they fill with gloom. He'll invite you to play with a car or a ball, with his eyes and red hair shining like his love for us all. My boys, I like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so, so dear. I draw them near. Keegan asks questions like raindrops on leaves, filling the earth, growing such beautiful things. His insights abound. He loves thinking things through. Dr. Seuss stories and his little brother too. My boys, I like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so, so dear. I draw them near. They sit heads together, hair intertwined, along with their hands, along with their minds. Keegan reads the book, Elliot looks on. I take it all in before it is gone. My boys, I like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so, so dear. I draw them near. I draw them near. Yay. Thanks for the hearts. Good thing I have my Twitch open. The hearts are so much prettier on Twitch than on Restream. Why does Restream make? You're welcome. Thanks for asking. Always like that. Like I said, it's a thing where I get caught up in my own list because like these are kind of like self-coaching, self-therapy songs. Really, a lot of them, and so I get caught up in my own list. But it does mean a lot that when you guys want to listen to something in specific, because then I know they matter to you too, and that's sweet. I like that. So let's do Judgment Free though to end it. I think I only have time for one more, maybe Train also. This one I think is nice to kind of spice it up, and it's been a bit since we've done it. And let's see, put on the right text set up. All right. Let's see. All right. Delete. Delete. Now this starts off with All right. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I turned that off in time. Oh, you know what? I meant to do the drums first. Oh well. I think it's okay. Mix it up a little bit. It all ends up the same in the end, I guess, but better to do the percussion first, but oh well. That's okay. If I judge you, then I judge me. It's all one way or the other, you see. If I am in a judging mode, I judge everyone wherever I go. I'm not going with bad, I'm going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you. You'll be no way just doing win-win with empathy. To say this is good and that is bad just means I like this and I don't like that. But judgments take a heavier toll, so judgment free is the way I go. I'm not going with bad, I'm going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Now judgments hurt relationships, mental health and inventiveness. Collaboration takes a hit with anxiety and defensiveness. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Now I may not like your strategies, but I can relate to the human needs that I know everyone's trying to meet, and show you new ways to meet your needs. 'Cause not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Now if someone just won't meet my needs, I can mourn that like a tragedy. Remember, duty is a made-up thing, and seek other ways to meet my needs. I'm not going with bad, not going with good, no way. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Yeah. Yes, judgment free. That's where I want to be. Even if I don't start out that way, I try to translate. It's called translating your judgments. Like if I'm thinking, he's mean, then I'm like, wow, what does that mean in terms of feelings and needs? I'm feeling sad because my need for kindness isn't met. It makes it more I statements. It removes the judgment of the other person. And it helps me think about, oh, well, maybe there's another way I can get my need for kindness met. Like looking to that person instead of that person. Save lots of heartache and potential distress. It can save a lot of potential heartache and distress. So it's 12:30. Let's just end it there. We don't always have to do train, right? Let me put up the blurb. This is pending a last minute. Please do train potentially from someone. But I think we can do it. I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for an hour of TLC and tunes with some of my favorite people. I hope you have a great weekend too. Trevor, we're going to try to plant some pumpkin seeds amongst too many other things. Hope to see you next Monday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. For all original music, yes, because they need months to grow. Pumpkins. Mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but also some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. I have some piano songs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Hanging out with you guys is one of the sweetest things ever in my life, so I appreciate you. Until next time, take care of you. Lots of TLC. Bye.